Do you feel too busy to learn English? Maybe you go to school or work all day. When you come home, you feel tired. You think, I'll study English tomorrow. But then tomorrow never comes. Here's the truth. You don't need hours of study. You don't need to wait for a perfect time. You just need tiny habits, small actions that take only a minute or two. But when you repeat them every day, they make a big difference. Now, I want to know something. Are you ready to make this tiny change in your daily routine that could completely change your English? If your answer is yes, then type yes in the comments right now. I'm really curious to see how many of you are ready to take this first small step. Hi friends, welcome back to Fluent English Academy. I'm Ryan, and my mission is to help busy learners like you speak English with confidence in simple, easy ways. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 powerful English mini habits. Each habit takes just 1 to 2 minutes, but together they will improve your speaking, listening, vocabulary, and confidence. These habits are so simple that you can do them anywhere, in the morning, on your way to work, during lunch break, or before bed. By the end of this video, you will have a clear daily routine that fits into even the busiest life. So, stay with me till the end, because sometimes the smallest daily actions create the biggest results. Before we start the habits, I want you to understand why these tiny habits actually work. Many people think, if I want to improve my English, I need to study for many hours. But the truth is, consistency is more powerful than long, heavy study. Let me give you an example. Imagine you want to get fit and strong. You go to the gym one day for 5 hours. You feel tired and say, wow, I worked hard today. But then you don't go again for a whole month. Will your body become fit? Of course not. Now imagine you go to the gym every single day for just 10 minutes. 10 minutes is short, but after a few weeks, you start to see the difference. Your body gets stronger. English is exactly the same. One long study session will not make you fluent, but a few minutes of practice every day slowly trains your brain and your mouth to use English naturally. Here's another reason mini habits work. They're so small that your brain does not resist them. When you think, I have to study for 2 hours, your brain feels tired before you even start. You keep delaying it. But when you think, I just have to do 1 or 2 minutes, it feels easy, so you start. And once you start, you often do a little more. That's the power of mini habits. They remove the pressure. They help you practice every day without stress. And small daily actions build a strong habit, just like brushing your teeth every morning. Remember this: fluency grows little by little, not all at once. That's why the habits you will learn today can fit into your busy life and still make a big impact on your English. Now let's start with mini habit 1, morning self-talk. This is one of the simplest and most powerful habits you can start today. The moment you wake up, before you pick up your phone, take just 1 minute to speak a few sentences in English about yourself and your morning. Why morning? Because your brain is fresh, and a small success in the morning makes you feel confident for the rest of the day. Let me show you exactly how to do it. Step 1. Look around and talk. Sit up in bed or stand near the window. Look at simple things around you and say what you see or feel. For example, I'm waking up. I see sunlight through the window. I feel a little sleepy but excited for today. These are very simple sentences. You don't need big, difficult words. Step 2. Describe your first actions. As you start your morning routine, like stretching, washing your face, or opening the curtains, describe those actions out loud in English. For example, I'm opening the curtains. I'm brushing my teeth. I'm washing my face with cold water. Don't worry if your pronunciation is not perfect. Just speak. The goal is to train your brain to think in English. Step 3. Say your simple plan for the day. After that, say 2 or 3 short sentences about what you will do today. For example, today I have an English class. I will call my friend in the afternoon. I want to finish my homework tonight. If you forget a word, use an easier word or describe it. For example, if you can't remember the word assignment, you can say, I want to finish my schoolwork tonight. If you feel shy speaking out loud, you can do it in a low voice or record it on your phone. Recording is helpful because later you can listen and hear how you improve over time. In the beginning, you may think, I can say only a few sentences. That's okay. Even 3 or 4 sentences every morning are enough to build the habit. Over time, you will naturally start adding more sentences. Remember, the goal is not to be perfect. The goal is to start your day in English and train your brain to think in English from the first minutes of the day. Before we move to the next habit, I'm really curious. If you could spend just 3 minutes every day to improve your English speaking, would you actually do it? Type yes in the comments right now. I want to see how many of you are ready to start small.
Let's move to mini habit 2. Shadow a sentence while brushing your teeth. I know this sounds a little funny, but trust me, it's one of the easiest ways to practice English every day, because you already spend 2 minutes brushing your teeth. We're not adding extra time, we're just using those 2 minutes wisely. Now let's see exactly how you can do this speaking habit every single day. Step 1. Choose a short audio. Before you start brushing, pick a very short English audio, maybe just 1 sentence or 1 short phrase. It could be from a podcast, an English story, or one of our shadowing videos. The key is keep it short and clear. Step 2. Play 1 sentence. Play the audio and listen carefully to just 1 sentence. For example, the audio says, I'm ready to start my day. Don't worry about the grammar or meaning right now. Just listen to the sound and rhythm. Step 3. Repeat it out loud as soon as you hear the sentence. Repeat it out loud immediately, like an echo. Try to copy the speaker's speed, the tone, and the rhythm of the words. For example, audio say, I'm ready to start my day. You also say, I'm ready to start my day. Don't pause to translate. Don't stop to think about grammar. Just listen and repeat. Step 4. Do it a few times. While you're still brushing your teeth, repeat the same sentence 2 or 3 times. Every time you repeat, you will notice your mouth and tongue get more comfortable making the sounds. That's how your pronunciation and fluency improve naturally. At first you may think, it's too simple. Can this really help? But remember, it's not about learning 20 new sentences at once. It's about training your mouth and ears every single day. If you do this for even 2 minutes daily, you'll notice after a few weeks that sentences come out of your mouth more smoothly.
Let's move to mini habit 3. 1-minute vocabulary drill during your commute. Many of us spend time traveling every day, going to school, college, work, or even walking to the bus stop. Most people use this time scrolling on their phone, but you can use just 1 minute of this time to improve your English vocabulary. You don't need a notebook. You don't need a big lesson. All you need is 3 useful phrases or words each day. Now, let's see exactly how you can practice this vocabulary habit step by step. Step 1. Choose 3 practical words or phrases. Pick words or phrases that you can use in daily life. For example, if you travel to school or work, you can pick catch the bus, on the way to work, looking forward to. Or, if you're a student, you might pick submit my homework, prepare for the exam, ask a question in class. Don't pick too many. 3 is enough for one day.
Step 2. Say each word or phrase out loud. While you're sitting in the bus, riding a train, or even walking, quietly say each word or phrase out loud. For example, catch the bus. Catch the bus. Repeat it a couple of times so your tongue gets used to it. Step 3. Make a simple sentence with each. For example, I catch the bus every morning. I'm on the way to work now. I'm looking forward to the weekend. If you can't think of a sentence, use your own life. Talk about what you are doing at that moment. For example, if you are on the bus, say, I'm catching the bus to school right now. Step 4. Repeat each sentence 2 or 3 times. Quietly repeat each sentence 2 or 3 times. The more you repeat, the more natural it feels to use those words in real conversations later. If you feel shy speaking out loud in public, you can whisper the words and sentences, or even say them silently in your head while moving your lips a little. The goal is to think in English and practice forming sentences even for 1 minute. You don't need to memorize 50 new words in one day. Most people forget them anyway. But if you learn just 3 useful phrases every day and use them in sentences, you'll know almost 90 new practical phrases in just 1 month. Small steps add up to big progress. Quick question for you. If you could choose only 1 new English word or phrase to learn today, what would it be? Type your word in the comments. I'll be checking the comments to see which words you all want to learn most. Now let's move to mini habit 4, evening reflection in English. Most of us, before sleeping, check our phone, scroll through social media, or just waste time. But what if you use just 2 minutes at night to improve your English? This small bedtime habit can double your progress because you are thinking in English and reviewing what you learned during the day. Now let's see exactly how you can follow this quick review habit every day. Step 1. Sit calmly for 1 minute. Before you sleep, sit on your bed or in a quiet corner. Close your eyes for a moment and relax. You don't need a notebook or a big plan. All you need is your mind and a calm minute. Step 2. Ask yourself 3 simple questions. Think in English and answer these 3 short questions in your head or whisper them softly. What did I do today? What new English word or phrase did I learn today? What can I do better tomorrow? These questions are simple, but they force your brain to build sentences in English. Step 3. Speak simple sentences. You don't have to speak perfectly. Just use short, easy sentences. For example, today I studied English for 5 minutes. I learned the phrase on the way to work. Tomorrow I will try to use it in a sentence. If you make a mistake, it's okay. This is just your private practice. Step 4. Add one feeling sentence. To make your English more natural, also say one sentence about how you feel. For example, I feel happy because I practiced speaking today. I feel tired but proud of myself. This helps you connect English with your real emotions, which makes it stick in your memory. And step 5. End with a positive thought. Finish your reflection with a short positive thought. For example, every day I'm getting better. I can learn English step by step.
This gives you confidence and keeps you motivated.
This habit takes only 2 minutes before bed, but it helps you practice thinking in English. Review what you learned during the day. Build a small daily English speaking routine. In just 1 month, you will feel more comfortable forming sentences and expressing your thoughts. And now for the final one. Mini Habit 5. Weekend Storytelling Challenge. Weekdays are usually busy, school, work, assignments, travel, but most of us get a little free time on Saturday or Sunday. Instead of wasting that free time, let's use 5 minutes on the weekend to level up your English speaking skills. Now let's see exactly how you can do this weekend storytelling habit step by step. Step 1. Choose a simple story. On the weekend, pick one small story to tell in English. It can be a funny thing that happened at school or work, a memory from your childhood, something you did this week, like trying a new recipe or visiting a new place. Don't worry about making it perfect or long. A story of just 4 or 5 sentences is enough.
Step 2. Write down 3 to 4 key points. To make it easier, write down just 3 or 4 key words about your story on paper or in your phone.
For example, bus late, missed class, met old friend, learned a lesson. These words will help you remember the flow of your story without reading a script. Step 3. Tell the story out loud. Sit in a quiet corner or stand in front of a mirror. Use the key words as your guide and say the story out loud in English. For example, yesterday the bus was late. I missed my class, but I met an old friend at the bus stop. We talked for 10 minutes. I learned that being late is sometimes a blessing. Don't worry if your grammar is not perfect. The goal is to practice speaking confidently. Step 4. Record yourself. If you can, use your phone to record your story. Later, listen to your recording. This helps you notice your pronunciation, pauses, and where you can improve. Over time, you'll be amazed to hear how much better you sound. This challenge is fun because it's about your own life and experiences. You're not memorizing boring textbook dialogues. You're practicing real English that you can use in conversations. And because you're doing it every weekend, it never feels heavy or overwhelming, just a fun mini habit. So now you have 5 powerful mini habits. Each one is small. Each one takes just a few minutes, but together they can transform your English step by step. Remember this, fluency is not built in one day. It's built by what you do every day. I know many of you feel nervous or even shy when you speak English. You think, I'll start speaking when my English is perfect. But the truth is, your English will never become perfect without speaking. That's why these mini habits are so powerful. They help you start small, without pressure, and keep going. Every day you do a little, and every week you see progress. You don't need big, long study hours. You don't need expensive courses. You just need tiny, consistent actions. I want to invite you to a simple 7-day challenge. Starting today, pick just 2 or 3 mini habits from this video and do them every day for the next 7 days. At the end of the week, come back to this video and tell me in the comments how you feel. I promise you'll feel more confident and more fluent. If you're ready to take action, type in the comments, "I'm starting today." I read all your comments, and I love seeing your progress. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell icon so you never miss future lessons. Let's keep growing together.